What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Let's Play Diablo 3. We are continuing our Witch Doctor playthrough of Citra, and now we are continuing the Shattered Crown. Talk to Blacksmith Hadrid Iman.
Blacksmith, Deckard Cain said you could help me find the crown of Leoric.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
It must be done, Blacksmith. I will help you.
Thank you. Follow me.
Kill the ravenous dead in the cellar of the damned. So I guess we are going to be going after the blacksmith's wife. And this could get a little dangerous. Looks like it's boarded up. And now we do have splinters as well, which is our poison darts. They obviously shoot 3 now, which is very good.
They suffer, Blacksmith. Aid us.
And it looks like we haven't been using our zombie dogs. They do quite a bit of damage as it is, and it's really neat because they do a little bit of tanking. So, you know, they'll essentially, if you're new to Diablo or any type of game, tanking means they deal damage to your NPCs or your characters, rather than you itself.
My love, forgive me.
Hadrig!
Is he gonna do it?
Help me!
Woo! Mira Amon. We do so much damage. And we've reached levels... Nope. Nope, haven't reached a new level. Adventuring Javelin of Wounding. Ah, it is one-handed and it does a little bit extra damage. Monster kills grant +1 experience.
I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hadrig Amon.
I need your assistance, Hadrig. I search for the crown of Leoric.
I can help you there. It's buried with its chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Okay, so we are looking for his fool apprentice, and we are trying to find the Shattered Crown, Leoric's crown. Haven't been this way yet. Do we need to do... Before we leave, should we sell anything? I don't think we need to worry about it. We do have 8,000 coin, which is quite a bit this early on. Find the cemetery of the Forsaken in the Weeping Hollow. Here's some lore.
Scavengers are ugly, pathetic creatures who survive off of carrion and corpses, too diseased to attract any other carnivores. I did once meet a raggedy fellow who claimed that he had trained one of the beasts to bring him large rats to eat. But I'm sure the story is utter nonsense.
Okay, so it looks like we have some other units here.
Enjoy this.
Narul the Unyielding. He probably is going to have a variety of nice items. It looks like we're not doing too much damage either. Woo! I don't think I've seen that. Reminds me of Heroes of the Storm. Reptilian Bracers. We haven't had those yet. And as you can see, we don't have anything on our wrists, giving us extra, you know, regeneration on life. And whenever we get attacked, basically the enemy takes damage from thorns. Nimble Boots as well. Nimble Boots. Giving us movement speed and a little bit of armor and some extra thorn damage. So now, basically, we have some items. We're not running around without clothes anymore. We are still looking for some gloves and potentially either a shield or an offhand weapon. Ah, looks like we have some grotesques once again.
Need more time.
Where are my dogs, man? Might as well take out the scavengers first. I do have to say, like, compared to some of the other classes, the Witch Doctor is by far my favorite. Now, I have played a warrior all the way through to level 60. Ah, wow! A legendary item already. That usually never ever happens. And it's a helmet. Adventuring Club as well. We might have to go ahead and discover what this is. Yeah, we can't, or can we identify it? I don't know. Woo! Leoric's Crown. 21 intelligence plus 23 vitality. Increases the effect of any gem socketed into this item by 86%. We are absolutely going to take that. Now, you know, for some reason, I guess that was just chance. We are still trying to find Leoric's Crown, the quest item. But, I don't know. We have somehow found one of the most powerful items in the game. At least in terms of rarity. And, all within 30 minutes of playing. A little odd. And we have reached level 7 as well, gaining some intelligence, which gives us more damage, 2 vitality, which gives us health, and strength and dexterity, because they're not necessarily used for our class. All they really do is give Witch Doctors armor. What did we get at level 7? Grasp of the Dead. We now have Unbreakable Grasp, remove the mana cost, and increases the amount that is slowed. Let's see what this looks like now. It is now blue compared to green. And I don't really see any hands coming on up, which is a little sad. But I suppose that's fine. I must admit, though, I do absolutely love these dogs. We are looking at the map again. I'm wondering if there's anything over here. We'll see exactly what we can find. A few more grotesques. A few more ravenous dead. And some leather gloves.
I strike at your heart.
Even if they are incredibly weak, we aren't wearing any gloves at all. 15 armor is obviously better than 0. Now, we could obviously just follow the road, but that's not our style. We are looking for anything and everything. We obviously found a variety of bosses. And we have found Leoric's Crown, which definitely does quite a bit. Let's see exactly what that does. Gives us a heck of a lot of damage because intelligence on Witch Doctors basically attributes the damage and a bunch of free health. I think it's about 230 health, which is almost 30% more health. And we found Arcane Tusk, which is a crafting material. Is there anything exciting over in these areas? Yes! A treasure goblin. If we could kill him first... we gotta chase him. Now, these treasure goblins are gonna try to run away, but if we keep attacking them, they won't leave. And if we could somehow take him down, we are gonna get a bunch of free items, though it is a little tricky. Woo! Leather pants of the Hawk. I don't know if we needed those. Usually, they drop a variety of rares, and because we killed the treasure goblin, everything has gone according to plan. We are getting closer and closer to level 8. I don't know if we need to kill everything, but we might as well try.
Goblins have been robbing our merchants. When pursued, they simply open portals and disappear with the most aggravating chuckle. The peasantry seem to believe that the goblins serve a great demon lord known as Speed. And furthermore, that their portals lead to Greed's domain. A ludicrous notion, truly.
Need more time.
And it looks like we have finally reached level 8, gaining even more damage, more health, and more armor. We have now also unlocked better pants, but I think we are going... Well, actually, they're a lot better. I thought the other ones had intelligence, but instead they have dexterity as well. So all it does is it gives us armor. Any type of intelligence will most likely be better than dexterity because we are going to be standing in the back as much as possible. Random rock piles with money. And random coffins.
During the last days of King Leoric's reign, even the skeletons of the ancient dead could not rest. They took up their broken armor and weapons once more, ready to cut down anything that yet drew breath. Though wasted and fragile, these creatures possess a twisted cleverness that makes them quite formidable.
So, it looks like we haven't necessarily explored this area or this area. We could just go ahead and into the gates, but let's explore just a little bit more. I want to see if we can find any better items. Now, obviously, the more we explore, the more experience we are going to get, so it's not like it's necessarily worthless. Anything exciting? A rotten log? Not really. Do they climb out of the graves? I don't know. I guess we are now going to make our way into the Cemetery of the Forsaken in the Weeping Hollow. Now, every time you see one of these portals, it opens up a new waypoint, and it is actually rather unique. It allows you to just teleport to where you need to go. While we're here, might as well explore. I think what we need to do is go into the Defiled Crypt, but there's either 2 entrances, or we can go and do somewhere else. And anything exciting? We have some rock piles, and yet another entrance into the Defiled Crypt. Now, if I remember correctly, it has definitely been quite some time. One of those crypts leads to like a very small mini-boss.
Needs more time.
And, you know, might be a little bit wise to go ahead and bring him down, see if he has any good items, and obviously give us some money and some experience. Whoops, excuse me.
Demons have been known to devour their own young when no other nourishment is available. Their offspring, the imps, sometimes manage to flee and band together with other demon spawn. They rove in vicious packs, ready to descend upon the unwary traveler and rip his body to shreds with their tiny needle-sharp teeth.
Oh, man. There's so many worms everywhere. Obviously, they are inside the grotesques. And not only do they explode, but they spawn little worms, which are obviously very, very dangerous as well. Quite a bit of imps, quite a bit of damage that we can do.
That will die.
Quite a bit of Ravenous Dead.
Needs more time.
Spawn some additional zombie dogs. You can only really have up to 3 at once, though there are a variety of upgrades that we can implement later on in the game. Some extra coin. We should just walk over it. Am I lagging? I'm lagging. What is this? Magi Vault. What does that do? Ah, it's a bow, which we don't need. Gives us health. It sounded like a treasure goblin. I wonder if we can get him in time. He's trying to get away. If we stop attacking him, he'll summon one of those portals.
Need more time, Swift, I think.
Oh, man, we are fighting a boss. Didn't even realize it. Wormwood the Immortal. Let's take out this Quill Fiend first. And here we are. Looks like we have quite a bit of treasures this time around. Some Veiled Crystals, Gathering Hide, Belt. Why can't we equip this stuff? Am I not close enough? That's what it was. And we are now getting out. However, if we press tab, we could go and see what else is in those rooms, though it's probably a waste. Okay, so we did get a Gathering Hide belt. We would get increased gold and health pickup. We don't really want that. I get that it has less armor, but I would like the regeneration. Because we, if we die, we pretty much, on hardcore difficulty, the campaign is going to be over. So having defensive items will probably be our best option. I'm a little curious as to what is in those 2 chambers. Probably nothing. We might be wasting our time, but, you know, and then again, it could be something very exciting. Who knows? Maybe we'll find another legendary, though I doubt it. Or it could be nothing at all.
Needs more time.
Empty equipment slot. What does this mean? Much better gloves, though they have about the same amount of armor. And there was nothing at all. Well, we are getting very, very close to level 9, and once we get to level 10, we unlock our very first passive. So that means we get a variety of upgrades, even when we don't do anything. So I think what we need to do is we need to go into this Defiled Crypt, though I am going to make our way down to this one and see if we can find anything exciting. Is there anything cool in here? Nope. and those skeletons, or better yet, the risen dead, did respawn. Now, I think I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure there's some sort of mini-boss. Frenzied Shrine, plus 25% attack speed bonus. It keeps saying I have an empty equipment slot, which doesn't make sense. I think what it wants me to do is this. Nope, can't. I don't know what it means. I don't have any rings unless this is a ring. Nope. And we definitely have, I believe it is the 25% attack speed. It is going to be quite nice. And I'm wondering if this is the exact same... It's not the exact same crypt, but it feels like the same layout. I think we're going to have to go in the big C again. Looks like we have Rockhide the Slayer. Definitely a very powerful imp. We are going to try to stay back, do whatever damage we can. And I think one thing I didn't show you is we did unlock a new ability. Looking at our skills, once we kill all of our enemies. Plus 9 dexterity. No thank you. So we did unlock a new defensive skill at the cost of losing our zombie dogs. Channel the horrors of the unformed land and frighten nearby enemies. Basically, it makes nearby enemies run away. Which, don't get me wrong, that's not bad, it's useful, but I would much, much rather have zombie dogs. Because, you know, with my playstyle, I want to be able to sit in the back and not die. But don't get me wrong, the other skill is useful. But, you know, it puts me too close to combat, and I'm not really sure that I like that. I am definitely enjoying all of these different abilities, especially, you know, using less mana and slowing more with our Grasp of the Dead. Lady Dunlin.
Robbers have defiled my tomb. Now my husband writhes in torment because I do not rest at his side. Return my bones so that we may rest in peace.
New event. I am gonna walk down here and just see what's over here. Now, from what I understand, I think there is a mini-boss, and we can keep running this way. I guess we'll explore that later. I'm gonna try to go ahead and get everything at once. I feel like we can handle it. Oh man. Level 9. Getting a new ability as well. Soul Harvest. We can't get it yet. And I think we have another upgrade. Okay, here is Lord Dunlid. Or Dunhild.
Needs more time.
Wow, this is gonna get crazy. Maybe getting everything at once, probably not our best idea. Slowing whenever we can. Our zombie dog's doing some damage. We now have Soul Harvest. Feed on the life force of enemies to increase your intelligence. And Reptilian Tribal Mask of Thorns. It is a helm. So I highly doubt it'll be anything better than King Leoric's crown. Okay, so we have all three of the urns, or at least I believe all three of the, you know, the bones. So I do want to go ahead and look at our skills. We have a new Corpse Spider, Leaping Spiders. Throw a jar with jumping spiders that attack your enemy. Instead, we are going to keep our Splinters, shoot multiple darts at once. It keeps saying I have something not equipped, though I highly doubt it.
They have gone together to the unfound land.
Okay, well, we've gained 1,400 coin, quite a bit of experience, and some items. Boots, leather hood, and some sort of sword. It does more damage. I think we'll take it. Ah, is it two-handed? Yes, it is. Can't have that. And we have a leather hood of the bear, which we absolutely do not need. Luckily, we can sell all of those, so it's not like it's useless. Is there anything cool and exciting? We did get to level 9. I think I did go ahead and explain everything we got. We have a soul harvest now, which I'm not really too sure how it works. I'm going to try to use it. Eventually, it lasts 30 seconds. But I think if we use it near enemies, we get more improvements.
That will die.
So this is probably dangerous. Okay, so as you can see, we now have level 4. All the way hidden at the bottom. I'm assuming it gives us a lot more intelligence, which is obviously what it does. Therefore, we do a lot more damage. And it's free. It doesn't cost anything at all, so it would be one of our best options to keep utilizing that as much as possible. We've gotten reptilian boots, which regenerate life. Don't really need it. Actually, it's a lot better than what we have. No, it's not. I wanna get rid of this. This is very annoying. I don't like this. It always tells me I have a missing item. Now, it popped up because I did have a vacant item, at least for the moment.
The crown is not here. I will seek it in another crypt.
And finally, we do have to go to the main crypt, which is obviously one of the biggest, to find King Leoric's crown. And what is pretty neat, I don't want to go ahead and give away any spoilers, but King Leoric's crown does give us a very unique ability, which is going to be in this locked spot. And it's essentially going to, reveal the rest of the game and give us quite a very unique power. Night items crushed. Obviously, we have the ability to teleport back if needed. And they have a whole nother instance, which we will unlock later. And into the actual defiled crypt. So I thought all of them were interconnected, but obviously they were not. We have some increased movement time. And is there anything cool and exciting? Not that I see. It looks like I have the ability to make our way down this direction. A few more. Not only they're not grotesques anymore, they're now harvesters. And arcane dust. Very, very unique. Very, very cool. Giving us the ability to craft new items. Pool of Reflection. Experience gained by 25%. I can't wait to finally keep upgrading up as much as I can, because we are going to be unlocking a variety of new improvements to our zombie dogs, which are going to be very, very powerful. There's not going to be a single minion or a single monster that's going to be able to do any damage to me. It's going to be ridiculous. But I shouldn't get too cocky. If I do die, especially on hardcore difficulty, I am going to lose the game. It is pretty much an all or nothing type of mentality. But it does make me feel a little bit more real. Ravenous Dead. As you can see, they don't really do that much damage, at least for now. I am going to need more vitality. Or excuse me, not only more vitality for more health, but more intelligence, because we'll do a lot more damage. Okay, so real quick, we haven't aggroed anybody. Let's look at our inventory, and we have our intelligence. And if I press the number 2, we have 55. Did it change? No. So really, Soul Harvest doesn't improve at all, which is really sad. I didn't realize that, unless we actually harvest. Well, I guess that makes sense. Unless we harvest souls. Okay, we have 5. That brought us up from 55 all the way to 63. So we do 63% damage compared to... This will change in a moment. Oh, you know what? I wonder. Can I continually harvest? Yes, I can. We had 5. But as long as I keep using Soul Harvest near units... that's neat. It will never go away. Oh, yes it did. It went away. Sadly. But we are getting near our next our next level, which is going to unlock us a very unique passive. Anything exciting, anything cool. We are about to finally get to level 10.
Woo! Before me.
And now let's see what we've unlocked. We did unlock our passive. We can have up to 4 passives. I should probably not do that now. So we can have up to 4 passives, and obviously we've only unlocked one of these passives. But we can have either Circle of Life. When an enemy dies within 20 yards, there's a 15% chance that a zombie dog will automatically emerge. Now, don't get me wrong, as useful as it sounds, we can only have up to 3 zombie dogs, at least for now, so it is actually useless, unless we remove zombie dogs and add something else like horror. However, we could also get Jungle Fortitude, reduces all damage taken by you and your pets by 15%. Absolutely going to take that, and from what I believe, you can change any time. It doesn't really matter, though there is a small 5 or 10 second cooldown. We are going to keep Jungle Fortitude because I switched. I did lose all my dogs. Summoning them back up, though, isn't too much of a deal. Some more loose stone. This is probably the most annoying thing. You have an empty equipment slot. I don't am I stupid? Like, I don't get why it keeps telling me that. It wants me to put the bow on, I guess. Yeah, I have everything. Don't need any strength. Though, we're gonna take it anyway. Strength is essentially armor, because we are not playing a warrior. And as soon as I have enough money, though, I am going to purchase an offhand item. They usually don't drop as often, so I am probably going to have to go ahead and pick up one of those.
The bones beneath this tomb scream of madness and betrayal. The crown is near.
This sounds dangerous. This is literally the most annoying pop-up icon. It's probably pointing to the bow.
Not ready yet.
I guess I'll use the bow. What did I miss? Masterful Crossbow of Warding. This is 2-hand, and it does a lot more damage. Reduces all resource costs by 2. Adventuring Warden Bow of Winter. I'm assuming it obviously does some slowing. Making our way all the way to Leoric's throne. We are finding the Fallen Star and the crown. Here it is. Ah! Well, that was easy enough.
Needs more time.
It looks like I can explore up here as well. Do we need to? Yeah, it's not all that bad. Okay, going for the Chancellor's Altar.
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
Uh-oh. I do... My zombie dogs do so much damage. Bewitching Stone Knife. And Lost Salvation. Wow. 8 intelligence, 4 vitality, and quite a bit of movement speed. And don't really need anything else at all, though this bow does more damage. And it gives cold. Let's go ahead and do it. And basically, we have finally gotten Leoric's crown, giving us the ability to use a town portal anywhere and everywhere.
To town.
Which is very, very unique. And from what I understand, it's going to obviously give us a very unique quest line. You know, the story is going to continue to change.
You found the crown. Truth be told, I didn't think you'd make it back alive. Ah, it needs repair. Should be no problem. It's good to work again. There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind. I want my life to mean something.
We all seek meaning in grief. Maybe we will find it together.
And we have completed the quest, giving us an adventuring crossbow. Now, before I move on to Deckard Cain, I do want to go ahead and sell whatever items we have,
things for you this fine day.
which are quite a few. I don't need any of these. And because I have 15,000, let's repair 4 coins to repair everything. And I do want to go ahead and look at this merchant. What weapons does he have? No offhands, as far as I know. And we could get... Oh, this torso is just trash. I don't need any of these. Though, these are bracers and we don't need those. Okay. Can I make my way through this gate? I think I can.
Don't touch anything unless you're buying.
Okay, I need the trick reward, giving us more intelligence and 17 vitality. And it's nice because it's going to go in my offhand. And I need some sort of dagger. I guess we'll take this one for now. Can I buy back any of my daggers? 29 maximum mana, not bad. So I think we're going to use both of those. And looking at our inventory, going ahead and equipping those. And here we are, selling this bow. Okay, well, I guess we are going to go ahead and end this episode here. Thank you all so much for joining me. It really does mean a lot. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I will see you in our next adventure.